Alright guys, welcome to the first episode of a brand new series, a playthrough of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines with the Clan Quest mod installed. I had brought this up as something that I wanted to do and got a request to use the Clan Quest mod specifically and to play a specific clan, so let's dive right in. A wonderful introduction to the game there. Now, of course, you can go through this option here, but I already know what I'm doing, so I'm going to go ahead and select this one here. You can see that I have already got it set up. I gave my gentleman here a very wonderful name and chose the clan, of which you can choose any of the 7 Camarilla clans, male or female. I could play as this this lovely woman, but I'm going to go with this goofy bastard here. You can also choose from a number of histories that change certain things about your character. You can see down here we've got a lovely description, primer on what it is, and also the bonus and penalty associated. If you choose a history, then it'll tell you a little bit about that, and then also tell you what it changes down here. And that's the one that we're going to go with, so let's go ahead and click next there. Brings us to our character sheet. Up here in the stats, I'm going to choose to add to dexterity, nothing for social, and then 1 for mental. We're going to come back to this in just a second. In talents, we're going to choose brawl because it's super good early game and you don't have to put much into it. For skills, we're going to do security, so that way we can lockpick into just about anything. With our dexterity bonus, that's giving us a lockpick feat of 5. You can see here on the side, if you hover over something, it'll highlight in yellow what it affects. So security, you can see, affects lockpicking. Dexterity affects lockpicking and sneaking. And inversely, if you hover over lockpicking, you can see that dexterity and security are highlighted. Over here in knowledges, we're going to do rhetoric to try to overcome, or start to overcome, the Malkavian penalty. So that gives us a persuasion of 2. And then down here in discipline, so I want to do a gun-heavy playthrough, which will sound weird, right, that I'm not going ahead and putting points into firearms, but that's because there's other ways, and in the beginning of the game, the firearms are really weak, and brawl is plenty sufficient. Auspex is the discipline that we're going to be using. You can see that it adds 1 point to wits at level 1, and 1 point to wits and perception at level 2, and it goes up until you get to 4 points in wits and perception at level 5. Now, this game is kind of limited on its engine, so if you have an Auspex of 5 and 1 dot in perception and 1 dot in wits, you have the maximum possible wits and perception you can get. It doesn't add on. If I had perception 5 and Auspex 5, I would still only have a 5 perception. It just doesn't add any more than that from the disciplines, which is unfortunate, but it's the system we're working in. So based on the fact that I've already told you I want to level that up, you can see why it's very obvious that we're going to put our point into intelligence and not into the other 2. But for the discipline, what we're going to do is start off by taking a 2nd dot of obfuscate, because that's going to be invaluable in the first part of the game. And with that, our character is done. Let's go ahead and accept, roll in, and watch this lovely opening video to explain the situation.
Good evening. My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence. Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most children are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that this is bullshit! If Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish. I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening. Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
And there we have it. Now you can see the situation that we are in. There's going to be plenty of little tutorials like this that are going to explain what's going on. You can see on the left hand side of the screen we have the zone that we're in at the top, the circle, that's a combat zone, and also our life gauge is the blue bar. On the right hand side you can see which discipline we currently have active, as well as our blood gauge, and that tells us how much blood we have available to us.
What a scene, man! Woo-wee! They just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, let me show you the ropes. Wait a sec.
The reign of ages plots again to wash away revelation.
What? Oh, man. And you're a goddamn Malkavian, too. Wow. You really are fucked.
Who is this dark demon I see before me?
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
I shall undertake your dark tutelage.
All right. Why don't we, step out back here?
I am where I am, and that's not in the theater of death.
Christ, it's stuffy in there, huh? This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least. You know, could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
My minds don't seem to remember.
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. Oh, you're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne, like your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
Sweet like a prom date?
Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human, or so we can't find his car.
How do I do this dread deed?
Alright. You go down there casually. You creep up on him. You bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something. Because it'll come so natural you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
Will he then carry this curse in his veins?
Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain them dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill them.
I go to drain the luscious liquid. Alright, and just a general tip for the game, of course, if you get behind somebody before you feed, you're more likely to succeed.
Feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
So spooky. And when do I choose the color of my cape?
Alright now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred. Kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Tell me this tale.
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's how you sure bet. Still, a chance at immortality is not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
My lifeline will go on forever?
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic is worthless. A cross? Shove it right up their ass. A steak? Only if it catches you in the heart, then it just paralyzes. Running water? That's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire? That's real trouble. Sunlight? Well, you catch the sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
Like a bad sunburn.
Okay, now. The fuck is this? Get inside here and head upstairs. Meet up. I'm just gonna go see what the ruckus is. Come down here. Stay away from the window. Oh, it's a Sabat raid. Sabat? They're, spray this shit to layer. Sabat. Well, they're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, right?
Where does this path lead?
Sabbat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell and heat up the
Tell me of the Jester Prince.
No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabbat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing fledgling like he wants to mess with.
If not the sword...
Heads up. Back away.
Ghost wolves. Wind magic.
Dumb, frenzied Sabbat bastards. Alright, we gotta moose out the back quick. I'll stay. Keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
I shall invade this orifice.
Shortcut. Well, nicely done, though. Not exactly an angel in life, were you?
My halo was terribly tarnished.
Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabbat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect.
Why need we hide our nature?
It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento. And it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning.
My eyes are beginning to open.
Keep our secret secret and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you.
My mind is beginning to cloud. Shine a light and explain.
That party back there with the guy in the suit and the Madilla gorilla? The assholes that put your sire to death? That's the Camarilla. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
Ah,
Alright, now don't worry, because I know the area a little. You know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
paint me a picture.
You do what you gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sin before the night's out. So look around here. You gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
I shall seek this key.
There we go. Now take that key card and head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
I will do this deed.
Fucking waste of unlife, these Sabbat vatos. You get winged? Hey, hey! Look at them potholes. Also close up soon enough. Better feed, though. There's someone down the stairs here. It's not the freshest catch, but it'll do.
Does blood have vintage and bouquet?
Now, when it it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree. That's the good stuff. But you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff.
The thirsty rarely avoid an oasis.
Remember what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have.
What if I drain him dry?
An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you.
Silence this sermon! I go drink the darkness.
Alright, now go feed. Careful, though. He's gonna drain fast.
Aye, aye. I don't see this guy. Where's this guy? Where's this guy? Where's this guy? Oh yeah, look how much faster that's going.
Not quite as good, huh? Yeah, you can do worse. There's some rats down the way. You think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals. You can stomach that kind of thing.
Ugh, his neck tasted like your breath smells.
Now, give it a try.
I need to floss the flannel from my bangs. Gonna go kill a rat. Nom 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 nom.
You rat sucker. Hey, I don't care what you do, but just so you know, polite vampire society looks down on that kind of thing.
Etiquette demands they pass the salt for my rodent feast.
Keep it down. Got someone around the way here.
Only one?
Not too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past.
Where shall I sneak?
The building across from us with the garage door. There's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows. And don't let him see you.
Now you see me, then you don't.
Alright, go.
Gone.
They're inside here. Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack. He's wounded too. Go take care of him. Don't worry, he's probably greener than you.
How can you see his shade from here?
The survivors, they don't have the most rigorous training. In fact, that poor sod is lucky if he knows he's a vampire.
My own green paint is fairly fresh.
Now, he's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that with shock troops and cannon fodder. Put him out of his misery.
Ashes to ashes and dust to dust.
He is a vampire, so be ready.
Vampire or no, he meets his maker.
Go get him.
Getting. I'm so good at this.
That's that. Sounds like you got another pack moving in, though. The Sabat are going all out. Better head underground. Avoid stray bullets.
Plan's fine to me.
All right, head down into the basement through the grate in there. Keep that tire iron handy. I'll be there in a minute.
Stop! You! Just stay back. Keep your distance. Now, who the hell are you? You involved in all this? Because I'm gonna radio this in, and SWAT will be all over this place. No. Well, I left my radio in a Caprice anyway.
So, can we go now?
Yeah, okay. Alright. This way. This will lead us up to the warehouse. We can maybe sneak out that way.
Follow me not if you want to live. Whee!
Not sure what's going on. Sounds like the Sabbat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here. Could be a whole mess of them holed up.
More fun then. Tell me about blood buff like I can't lockpick a door. Ooh, this is the best part where it forces us to use disciplines.
I think they're cleared out. There's no need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here. Come to an elevator around the way.
Till our next encounter at the elevator.
Meet you there. Don't let them catch you.
I'll do the fishing.
Fucking humans. Gangbangers protecting their turf. Aw, man. I'm here thinking it's Sabbat moving up in here. It's the fucking locals about to take one for the hood.
Do we lick these locals?
They probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but a few shots in it will take down a human.
These kinds of peas are undoubtedly deadly.
Well, I'm gonna want it back, so don't go die and lose it. I don't use guns much. They're noisy, they're clumsy, practically useless against vampires, but still, a kindred's gotta keep up with the times. And in modern-day Los Angeles, that means coming strapped.
Firearms sound foolish and feeble.
Well, yeah, some are more lethal than others, of course. Watch out for those shotguns. Ouch, those things can smart, I tell you.
I'll make sure to bypass any boomsticks.
Head up and clear out what's left of them. Can't have them running their mouths about any of this. I'm gonna make sure there's no stragglers around outside.
I will do this deed. You can see that I'm really bad at this right now. Look how slow that's moving in. Nom 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 nom. Rats are a tasty meal. Don't care what anyone says. Bonk. Sneaking around. Sneaking around.
Hey, where you going, man?
Ha 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 ha.
That's it, kiddo. Just like that, and it's all over. Everyone slinks back to their corners of the city for the night.
Surely this blood drama continues.
Until the next night when the Camarilla finds some way to strike back. Parry, dodge, spin and all that, and so on and so on and so on.
These are the nightly battles of this ancient game?
Well, to be honest, you came at an interesting time, let's say. The Camarilla, the Sabat. Now, in LA, these are the new kids on the block. There's already plenty of kindred had stakes down in California long before them. Now, we got every ancient kindred rivalry playing out all over the city. A lot of tension out there. A lot of fear. A lot of jittery, high-strung predators clinging to their little pieces of eternity.
Hell is my eternal madness.
Oh, boy. I think they're looking for you outside. Guess you got a cab to catch. Was hoping to fill you in on a little bit more, but nah, hell, you'll figure it all out.
Yes, but we will need the boomstick.
If you make it back, stop in at the last round. It's this bar downtown here. I'll fill you in on the politics. Now, that's the stuff that'll kill you. Good luck.
We received 2 experience points. And we've arrived at our haven, which is where we're going to end the first episode. Thank you for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Please like the video if you haven't already, and subscribe if you want to see more. Next time, guys, we will dive into the cesspool of Santa Monica. Until then, see you next time.